Hello everybody, welcome back to X-Plane 11. For the 59 billionth time we're here in the ToLiss A320NEO. It's a good plane, I like flying it quite a bit. It's nice and fun, there's a lot of new routes you can do with it, so I've been doing quite a few. Should take a break from it though. Probably gonna do one more with it and then take a break from it and then put it in the usual rotation with all the other aircraft that I have. We're here in Indore, and we're flying to Chennai on IndiGo as I fly 756. I'm about to get started here in just a few moments. Running on APU, the chocks are still set, we gotta send them away, and we gotta send the ground handling, so the ground handling kit was made, I think yesterday or the day before. Didn't see it yesterday, so I got it downloaded for today though, so here we are, we're ready to go. It is 1 hour and 37 minutes to Chennai today. We are basically ready to go in just a moment. We'll find this in real time. 6:40 in the morning is the scheduled departure time. It's now 6:30. It's Indore. We can assume, surprisingly, that we would depart on time, if not a little bit early. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to go ahead and get the ground handling folks are going away. Better pushback, start the pushback.
Alright, Captain, show me where you want to go.
Right there, sir.
Alright, Captain, doors driving up.
Going to Sam, tell the guy to go away. Beacon light. And none of my doors are closing. That's fine, I'll close them myself. Alright, all of our doors are now closed.
Okay, Captain, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
We'll flip the TCAS on, we'll switch the ignition to start. 370s are cruising level today. This is a very nice scenery. I think it's the best scenery for India, although it's a little bit out of date already. But that's okay. It is a very nice scenery though. Give them that much. The one in Chennai is also very nice. The sceneries for India are either really good or really bad. No, nothing in between. And to be fair, that's a lot of places are like that.
Doors connected and bypass pin has been inserted. Release parking brake, sir. Okay, sir, starting pushback and you may start engines.
Okay, we'll go ahead and start with number 2. We're using the CFM leaps today. There was a problem with delivery with the Pratt & Whitney engine, so I was like, we'll just do the leaps. And if I do leaps, you won't have to hear me complain about the Pratt & Whitneys. Engine number 2 starting up. Why are there so many fucking Xiamen Air idiots flying around in Lukla? What a bunch of idiots. That's all I can say. Hi BD, how are you doing? Alright, engine 2 is started. We'll start engine number 1. Did I turn down the volume? It sounds quieter. I don't know why. Or maybe it's just the Neo being the Neo. Anyway, flight control checks. Left.
Operation complete. Set parking brake, sir.
Right. Left. Right.
Disconnecting
Good.
tow, sir. Stand by.
Up. Down. Up. Down. Excellent. And the rudder. Left. Right. Left and right. Checked. Good. Set the flaps to 2. Spoilers armed. And auto brake max. Let engine 1 come up. Alright, we can shut off the APU.
Door is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time, sir, and have a safe flight up there.
Trim up to 0.7. I set 2 in the MCDU, didn't I? Oh shit, I didn't. I changed it because we're doing an intersection takeoff to flaps 2. Engine 1 all the time. No, that's not. That's fine. At this time. Alright, so he's completed the pushback. We'll turn on the taxi light and we should be ready to go basically. Yeah, got everything, the transponders on. Excellent. Alright, we'll make our way to runway 25 for takeoff today. It's 25 for takeoff, immediate left turn. After takeoff, we're going to be taking off of the intersection Charlie, which is right here. Oof. Toe brakes are being a bit weird. Gonna get the weather radar on. In India, you might need it anytime. Got all of our lights on. Do our calls? Okay, everything is good. We're set for takeoff. Let's just make sure you have no green or no takeoff config, no blue.
Approaching 25.
Excellent. There's a lot of reflections on the windshield, but that's alright, we can deal with that. Sunrise takeoff. The sun has just risen.
On runway 25.
Alright, we'll start the chrono. And we'll go man flex 64 SRS from outer thrust blue, and the airspeed's alive now. Or yeah, there it is. .100 knots. and rotate. Positive rate, gear up. I'll go ahead and select climb thrust. Lower the nose a bit. Start that left-hand turn. Flaps to 1. Salim. I have no idea, Salim. Ask Aditya or the flight surgeon, they would know. Salim would be something like that, probably, yeah. We're already in that smog that you see all the time here in this part of India. Flaps retracted. Disarm the ground spoilers. Yes, Salim is correct. Standard. We'll just go direct from here. Alright, we can hand it over to the autopilot. And everything's good. We'll go ahead and set 320 on the range. And climb on up to 37,000 feet today. Climbing through 7,500 feet. Don't need the airport chart set anymore. And we'll leave that. I was gonna check up on the real life one if they've gotten underway yet. Climbing like a rocket. It is climbing like a rocket today. We're at 10,000. We'll turn off the seatbelt sign and the landing lights. There we go. All of the lights. He's going crazy today. The real guy just departed for Chennai. And there's someone arriving in from Ahmedabad on an ATR. ATR 72. Hell yeah. And you can see all the smog down there. You can see how great everything is down there. no failure for today's stream. Hell no. It's all gonna be smooth. Smooth and perfect. I swear there's supposed to be something on Indigo Sharklets. Let's take a look. Victor Tango India Papa Lima. There is nothing on these ones. Other ones might have. No, I don't know. You want to plug in that Paxton cabin for X-Plane and MSFS? Nah, man, fuck that. The fucking, what is it? I forget what it's called. I know. It's stupid. It's not worth it. I mean, I don't know if you're talking about the visual one or like the self-loading cargo, because the self-loading cargo sucks. It's ass. As we get embarrassed on the stream and see an empty cabin. Nah, man, I don't care. All the people there would be annoying anyway. It does have the Indigo cabin though. The Pack X. Yeah, that's true. But that shit sucks. I mean, all this shit's pretty two-dimensional looking though. It looks kind of ass. I mean, it's all right. There's some more mountains ahead of us. This is nice though. Climbing up to 37,000 feet, passing, we're about to pass through 20,000 feet here. And the beautiful brand new ToLiss. And this airplane itself is very new, in fact, this registration. I think it was only about, it was delivered this year, 2023. That's always fantastic. We're estimated to arrive at 2:43 UTC, so in less than an hour and a half, which would be 8:13 local, so well ahead of schedule, which is always nice. Victor Tango India Papa Lima delivered 4th January 2023, new to IndiGo from Airbus. Airbus, hell yeah. It is the 3rd newest member in the IndiGo fleet of A320NEOs. Alright, well. There are some nice beautiful mountains directly in front of us. There's not much to see here. We will fly directly over Hyderabad. We'll probably skip that ridiculous arrival that they always make you do in the Chennai. Runway 25. I'll see when we get a little bit closer, but I'll probably skip that here soon. Or, yeah. Weather in Chennai is probably ass. It's always ass there. 2507, 5,000 meters. Rain, mist, or not rain, mist. If we had 2,000 scattered at 10,000. It's the usual. The usual weather there. It shouldn't be a problem though. We should reach our top of climb in about 80 miles and 10 minutes. There's these idiots that are still trying to land in Lukla. Or whatever the hell they're doing over there in their ridiculous aeroplanes. These Canadians flying fucking Xiamen Air. Fucking Hong Kong radars online. That's ass. Zach is online. That's crazy. Is Nat online? Nat's also online. Dude, Nat's been online a lot recently, and to be fair, I do know why. $29,000 feet now. Still got a little bit of ways to go before we get to 37. Yeah, it's been a nice flight so far, nice and smooth, no problems whatsoever. Where the hell are all those idiots whenever we fly in there? Whenever we fly in India. It's idiot. It's idiot make idiot. I still got 5,000 feet to go. We are close to Dougal though. And that is where the top of climb is at 43 miles. Clear skies here, perfectly clear. Huge smog below us though. Usual here. It's weird, IndiGo seems to put, well actually no, they don't put the mask on any of their planes. That's alright. Well, we're not using it, obviously. I should fly an airline that does use it tomorrow, but I can't think of, I mean, Spirit uses it. Can't think of anybody else. JetSmart does, but I'm not flying JetSmart tomorrow, fuck that. I think Volaris uses it sometimes, but not always. I don't know. It's too much. We're pretty close to top of climb now. Should be there in just a couple minutes. Just a couple of minutes indeed. I was gonna. There's still a lot of liveries that need to be made for this plane, so I was gonna look at some of them that need to be done still. Or that I hope get done at least. There's a few. They should all be done eventually. At least quite a few of them should be. I hate that there's a lot of idiots who made unrealistic liveries first, before making realistic ones. Why? I don't understand. It's just too much for me to ask. Too much for people to get. But you know what? Whatever. And the other one is people who make liveries wrong. And not like, maybe minor problems, it's fine, I can deal with it. It pisses me off though. We should be landing in an hour and 20 minutes or so. Yeah, an hour and 13 it says. Okay, so yeah, it's very fast tonight, today, this morning. Oh shit, this morning, local time. Alright, we've just reached cruising altitude now of 370 at point 0.8. Our equal time points here in 160 miles. So we can start preparing for a descent, but for now I'm gonna be right back. Grab some snacks and shit. So one moment. Alright, I'm back. Alright, well, we're still continuing here at 37,000 feet. Not much to report on, as there's not much going on. But I suppose we'll bring out some of the charts that we should be using here. Where the hell are IndiGo parking their planes at Chennai? Sometimes they get a gate at the domestic terminal, sometimes they don't. I don't get this airport. Luck of the draw, I suppose, whether or not we get a gate. But since we are streaming it and we're going to be flying into an empty airport, I'll just take a gate. Why do you have to do a DME arc? It's a bit much, I think. Where's our thing? Okay, let's get it out here. From Rupku to make us do this shit is a bit much. From Rupku, I'll just go straight to Mike 510 and go from there. I'll shortcut it a little bit. Actually, let's go to plan real quick and just double check that. Yep. That is excellent. Get rid of some of that extra shit, we don't need it. 441 miles to go, and that would be 1 hour and 3 minutes according to the computer. And to the top of the descent we have 316 miles or 40 minutes. We'll see when we get closer. And to the equal time point is only a little over 80 miles, so like 90, 100 miles. So yeah, there you go. Getting closer. This is great. I'm really glad that ToLiss made this, and I'm glad that they made it in the way that they did, and where they don't really announce much, they don't say much, and then they just release. I mean, I wish that. I mean, having anticipation for the release, yeah, a little bit, but not much. Like, just put out that you're gonna release something just a few days before you do, and then there you go. But, I mean, I suppose that only works for bigger developers. And that might cause overlapping development, but at least you don't have anticipation then, because I mean that's the worst thing that you can have. Anticipation for something. That's what I think, at least. But whatever. Anticipation is a horrible thing, especially when it never gets realized. The only thing is, I wish that ToLiss made some default liveries or something, so that we would have something to work with. Because without them, because the delivery side was pretty horrible in that first day. It was really bad. Like, all the deliveries were pretty terrible. None of them were good. Some of them didn't work. Most of them weren't realistic, and even the ones that were realistic had issues in them. And now, of course, there's much better quality ones. But you know what? It is what it is, and I'm glad that we have this beautiful plane to enjoy flying. At some point I'll test it. I'll find a route that is pretty long, that sort of tests the Neo's capabilities, and I'll see. how it performs on it. I haven't really had a lot of time to do stuff like that yet. Let's do longer routes. That's what I've been doing, mostly shorter routes. And once I find a little bit more time, I'll do something a little bit longer. Don't know as of yet just what that might be. Like what airline or anything. Even IndiGo actually has quite a few though. Quite a few longer routes. That the 320NEO would not have been capable of doing, or is not capable of doing. At least that way we got some variation. That would be kind of like what I did with the 21NEO when it first came out. Did some shorter routes with it, and then did some longer routes in it as well eventually, and now I do a lot of longer routes in it. I obviously much prefer flying the 757, but there's not that many left. Alright, we're pretty much at our equal time point now. 51 minutes it says it's still going to take from here. Even if I've only been going for 42. Whatever. 346 miles to go. The weather, I imagine, is still the same. Largely the same. We should see Hyderabad outside, no? It's only 46 miles away. The airport. Weather's clearing up down there, but it would be in southern India. Be clearer, let's say. I mean, one of the worst airports in the world for smog is probably Lahore. Let's see what it's like there. Yeah, it's awful. It's always awful there. What about VIDP? Oof, 900 meters. RVR of 2000. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Vertical visibility is not good. I mean, to be fair, if we would have flown to Delhi, we could have tried out the Cat 3 capabilities of this plane. I imagine they're excellent, though. It is a ToLiss, after all. Oh, there's Hyderabad. All of its glory. All of its enormous glory. What a massive city. There's the airport. Rajiv Gandhi International. I can see some smog up ahead. It's just a wall of sudden fog. Oh, I got something here on the TCAS, on the terrain, not the terrain, the weather radar. What the hell? There's an idiot flying an A380 on Vatson. From St. Martin to Dubai. What A380 is he flying? The only one I can think of is the damn Peter Hager. And that thing is shit. The damn thing costs $60. And it's ass. Let's see if I can find a YouTube video of it. God damn, this airplane is ass. damn it, why are the frames being idiot? The fuck is it doing, man? No one will ever know. It's just being stupid, but there we go. It loaded whatever the hell it tried to load. Alright, we are 140 from top of descent. We can start doing our landing performance calculations. So the wind in Chennai is 260 at 6. Runway 25, outside temperature is 28. The QNH is 1009. Dry anti-ice off. Landing weight 66.4 is what we currently have. We will burn about 1 ton of fuel, so I'll just put 65.4 and make it easier. 65.4, landing config full, all that shit on. Alright, approach speed 136. We will not be using up that much run rate, looks like. It is very long runway, to be fair. Let's see, the minimum is 360 is the MDA. More than I expected. At Chennai? Definitely more. Just forget all of that ridiculous shit there. So yeah, 360, and then I'll check the meter again. So it was 260 at 6. 260 at 6, temperature of 28, and a QNH of 1009. One 136 will be the approach speed, 131 the landing speed. Excellent. $57 we've been going for. We got about 36 minutes left. Yeah, but we'll probably keep it quick on the descent, so it should be less than that even. Been streaming for a little over an hour now. So the 20NEO has an incredibly low landing speed. So it seems to be very good. Seems to be very good short field performance. Massive, yeah, good short field performance. So we should test it out in Santos Dumont someday. Someday, not far from now. We should test it out in Santos Dumont. Fly Latam or Azul. I still haven't found any fucking Azul liveries. I'm sure someone will make one if it's not already being made right now. And I'm sure it's been requested. Anyway, yeah, we should get some more liveries. I'm keeping an eye on that as well. Make sure I get them whenever they come out. We are about 82 from top of descent. Looks like 81. Yeah, gives 123 miles to get down from 37,000. Which is pretty tight, to be honest. I should probably start putting in a lower cost index when we get close to top of descent, so that it isn't quite so steep the descent. I mean, whatever. We'll set auto brakes to low now. Alright, some 65 or so, 70 miles from the top of descent point. I'm tired, but I am tired, so whatever. We are getting very close to the top of the descent now. .49 miles, so yeah, 136 is still the same here. Let us check up on the weather. 240 at 7 now. Otherwise, it's the same. It's basically the same. Why the hell does this damn thing keep on changing? It doesn't matter. I don't care. I looked at it already. It's good enough. Alright, yeah, top descent's just about to pop up here. VOR is just woke up again. 152 miles out. We will be descending to 9,000 feet. There's no one anywhere near me, is there? No, the closest planes are over Mumbai, or landing in Mumbai. And the other one's over there flying from Phuket to Gatwick, and he's nowhere near me. And there's another one flying from... He's doing unrealistic ops, basically, is the gist of it. And then there's a Garuda flying from Jakarta to Medina. An MD-11, Medina. Alright, top descent is still about 10 miles away, 9 now I think. Yep. Well, I'll actually hit the magic button here in just a moment. Have the plane start the descent on down to 9,000 feet. There's the coast. That's nice. Hour and 10 minutes into the flight. And we're just about to start a descent. We should have about 20 minutes to go before we land. This thing says 23. I reckon 20's closer. And even that might be a bit much. Alright, let's go ahead and start coming down. It's only fucking 9 in the evening and I'm already fucking tired. It's crazy. I don't even know how I'm so tired. It's impossible. Whatever, it is what it is. Alright, 32 now for 9,000, and after 9,000, next up's 4,000. And then, yeah, it should be pretty straight in from there. Yeah, it's really liking to descend right now. See, I'll probably in the future just set a lower cost index when we get close to top of descent. So that way we can descend a little bit less crazy. Or I could select the lower top of, or lower cost index before departure, and then increase it as we get closer to cruise. Something like that could also work. Because this is getting to the point where it's ridiculous. We'll ding the seatbelt sign on. Because it is really hauling ass to get down right now. Like to the point where it's genuinely ridiculous. Oh, and now it wants to pull up out of it. That's fair. I think weather's more important than terrain. Let me just take a quick look at the chart. There is some terrain somewhat near the airport, but it's not really in the direction that we're coming from. So it should all be fine. Let's make sure they should be landing on 2.5. There'd be no reason why they wouldn't be. Here's a layer of clouds, and they're going to pass through here in a moment. We should start entering the smog of the city soon. Not just yet though. 17,000 feet. The transition altitude 4,000 feet. Runway elevation is 164. Yeah, or no, sorry. Elevation 50 feet. Elevation of 50 feet. Alright, max 250 knots here. We should slow ourselves down. We still have 18 miles to go though, so no hurry. We should hit it at about 10,000 feet. Yeah, it's gonna start slowing us down here in just a mile or two. Oh, a bit of turbulence now. Yeah, it's quite bumpy indeed. Now it wants to slow down to 250. It is doing that. We'll turn on the landing lights. Yeah, Salim, the FPS is fantastic in this plane. Right now it's between 50 and 60, but the Chennai scenery is pretty heavy and the clouds are very heavy. When I was flying without any weather, or like with no clouds basically, I was getting over 100. when I was doing that flight in Chile a few days ago. Yeah, 50 to 60 with pretty heavy clouds and a heavy scenery is pretty good. We're gonna reach our target, no problems. I'll set 4,000 feet in here. It is 2,300 to 1,800 after that. What the f... It's just ass, all these damn restrictions and all that. Maybe silly. It wants 210 at Mike 510. This is a restriction at 210 exactly. But I'll get the flaps before then. Oh, okay, so 2,300 below there, 1,800 below there. That should be doable just barely. Because the approach isn't steep after that, so it should be fine. Yeah, see, look, so if I look up without any clouds, it's 100, 120 frames, something like that. It's crazy. You think so, Celine? I don't think I'll overshoot it, because it is pretty... It's not even 90 degrees, it's just like 80 degrees. Alright, not 80 degrees, like 100 degrees. It's not a very tight turn. Yeah, of course, better FPS is always better. Alright, we are descending still. 1,200 feet per minute. Our missed approach altitude is 3,000 feet. QNH is 1010. And And that's at 4,000 feet. We have to change it over. 2,300 feet. Climb straight ahead to 2,300 and climb, turn right to join VOR, holding at 3,000 or as directed. That's an idiot turn. I always set that one, 3,000. I mean, the first step's 2,300, yeah. But then 3,000 feet. I don't know why it always says that in steps like that. But, yeah. 3,000. I don't know why it wants 4,000 above here. It doesn't. I mean, there's some terrain, but it's not here. It's over. It's over there. Yeah, you can kind of start seeing it a little bit. We'll turn on the turn-off lights. We're at 25 miles now, 5,000 feet. Getting pretty close. 1010 is set now. I'll set the 2,300 feet in here. I'll set the flaps to 1. $2,300, then 1,800, and then we will be all good. Speed's dropping. Should correct that. It's 136 if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 136. A bit of turbulence. Spoilers armed. And quite a bit of turbulence. Suddenly, it just came out of nowhere here. Getting very close to the airport. I'm gonna start to make this right turn here. We'll slow down to 180. We'll go ahead and turn on approach mode. Localizers captured, yep. And we'll aim to catch the glider. So we got the runway actually. Flaps 2. Not to climb so much. I mean, I guess it's the turbulence that's trying to counteract right now. The missed approach altitude was 3,000 feet. Go ahead and select that now. One 60. Glide slope is being captured. I'll go ahead and lower the gear and get the flaps coming to 3 as well. Slow down to 150. At 7 miles out now. Flaps 4, we'll do the landing at 140. 4 knots above. Because of the wind. Make sure the cabin's checked. Alright, flaps are full, landing gears down, 3 greens, we have the spoilers on, with the landing lights on. Everything's set and ready to go for landing. The ECAM has no blue, excellent. Take it from here. The turbulence definitely subsided there. The wind is pretty much stabilized as well, or drifting a bit left. Still drifting a bit left, actually. Thousand feet stabilized, missed approach altitude set, as the Usebo mod says. Drifting a bit right, give it some left rudder to try and help it out just a little bit. It's still drifting right.
Approaching 25.
Got some nice buildings here. Bit high. Not too bad. Okay, it's getting a little bit worse though. We'll force the nose a little bit down. There you go, now we're good. Now we got 3 reds actually. Pull it up a little bit. Oh, that's a bit much. Continue. Bit of a float. Reversers, green. Decel. Knots, stow the reversers. Alright. Oh. ToLiss is always so twitchy on the rudders. Don't know why. It's the twitchiest aircraft I have by far. We had a bit too much braking there, I think. An hour 35, not bad. Stable approach gives it a good score. Vacate the runway. Thank you, Salim. The fuck is it doing? And X-plane crashed. Well, at least I was on the ground. Why the hell did it crash? I thought I fucking solved that fucking problem of it crashing all the time. Oh, well, let's see it. What is it complaining about now? Nothing. I don't know. Well, the other thing that I can look at is some of the other things that have caused X-plane to have problems in the past. That was a nice flight, though. Unfortunately, we couldn't make the gate, which pisses me off. But I'll look into why the things crashed. At least we landed, so there's that. But yeah, I'll see everybody next time, and goodbye.